Hello, welcome to the program. Ahead, Kyle's punishment of sorts by the media regulator, the latest radio ratings, plus ad discounting by 9 and 10, and preserving history, the launch of the Media Archives project. But first, News. Well, we might be at a time of huge change, the media being reminded right now just how important it is to preserve its history. So the Media Archives project was launched this week, and James, you were there for that launch. Just quickly, this is actually a register of all of the archives, a database of where a lot of that media history is stored.
Yeah, it's hard to track down a lot of this stuff, so it's good to see some people sort of taking the time and putting it all together so we can sort of look after our past.
And it was interesting, you did speak to the administrator of the Media Archives project, Professor Bridget Griffin-Foley from Macquarie University, and she certainly had a message for the media about their own history.
What we've hoped to do with this database is to indicate to the industry that their own material has historical interest, that it is of interest to the future industry, it's of interest to academics, it's of interest to postgraduate students, and that they need to preserve their own history. So through this Media Archives project, or MAP, we've tried to demonstrate best practice and indicate that, you too should be thinking about creating some sort of archive or some sort of industry or public or research access to this material.
And James, also there helping to launch the project was Harold Mitchell.
Yeah, Harold's a great supporter of any cause he thinks worthy, and he's, he realises the importance of sort of safeguarding our history in the media, and we had a chat to him too.
It's very exciting that we have pegs in the grounds, that we know where we've been so we can know where we're going. I've always said that, and for us to be able to pull these things together, when you look at the history of Australia, it's only a very short one, but the media was such a very big part of it, as it continues to be, but it's now fragmented in such a way. This is incredible that we've been able to pull all of this together. You get people talking about their memories about anything, the media rolls into every bit of it.
Bridget was telling us the ABC understands about archiving their past, but commercial media, which you deal a lot with, hasn't been very good at it at all. That wouldn't surprise you?
The commercial media never found a way to make money out of the archives, which was one of the problems, but they can in the future perhaps, and this is a very important part of all of that. But commercial media was where so much of it started in just so many ways. But they moved on from owner to owner. The ABC, of course, always had one owner. That's their advantage.
You spoke with us last year about the media not sort of talking ourselves into a financial rut, yes. And we were already a quarter of a way through 2012. How did we go?
We didn't do too well. It's a great shame. This country, if you travel the world, is in an incredible position. When you think of it, most people have got a job, the house is okay, the petrol price isn't what it used to be, and there's more money in the bank than they've ever had before. We're doing very well. The only thing is missing that we just don't know it. It's the job of the media, it's the job of all of us, I'd have to say, to get out there and say, relax, it's all okay, we can get on with it.
You've rated Kim Williams very highly, and I think last year you had him as one of your Media People of the Year. He's undergoing some massive change across at News Limited. How do you think he's going, and maybe Greg Hywood as well, as sort of navigating the old media through a path?
Both are doing brilliantly. I suppose you'd expect me to say that, but I wouldn't say anything different, I'd have to say, other than what is absolutely right. In the case of Greg, he's taken on this giant monster, which is Fairfax. It's been brilliant over its 150-year plus history, going through the greatest transformational change ever in our lifetime, which is to the digital age. He's doing that, and that can't be easy to do. And in Kim's case, it's a powerhouse that he's got that has to both make money at one time and at the other time also make the same change like that. They're doing it aggressively, quickly, without blowing it up, and I think they're both doing a great job.
Sounds like it was a great night, James, as always. Thank you, James Manning from Media Week. That's all we've got time for. Thanks for your company.